From April to June, in those 3 months, we had more income in those 3 months than we did in 7 months in 24. We were actually able to pull in the same amount of visitors for the whole year we were getting that in a month. My name is Kyle Ruestman. I'm the owner of KSR HVAC and Electrical out of Minonk, Illinois. Before starting working with Contractor Kingdom, I was lucky to get maybe, 2 or 3 leads from Google per year. I'd get about 10 visitors a month to the website. After we published the website, I had probably 5 leads within the first few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks of starting, and it was just a complete night and day difference. Tried setting up my own website. There was just no traffic other than traffic from Facebook. They were actual customers. They weren't just, tire kickers or spam, or it was actual service calls that we went to and completed the job and retain, them as a future customer. Yeah, because I live in an area where, it's really rural. I mean, there's less than, I'd say there's probably 5 to 10,000 people in this town, and HVAC companies all around. So it's really hard to stand with them, as a newer company. It's really helpful for me as a business because not only the amount of time that it saved me going through and trying to do everything that you guys have done, there's not enough time in my day for me to sit down and do all that. So it saved me an immeasurable amount of time. I know the job's done right because I'm actually getting calls from Google now. So I'm actually getting results. And I think having that website for me, just seeing like all the trust badges and everything that I've worked hard over the years to get, I think that really boosts your confidence and just shows you like, oh yeah, this is what separates you from the rest of these guys. Like, they don't have, the A2L certificates and, the ACCA membership, and it just, gives your company a lot better image when you have a professional looking website and you're actually on the website, so they can see who it is that they're talking to. It was hard for me to go with, such a new company. I could tell that you were good at what you do, pretty much, based on what you told me and the team that you had. Just the amount of knowledge that you gave me on that initial phone call showed me that you know what you're talking about, and this is something that I could trust you to take care of. You get salespeople who've been pretty much like used car salesmen, where they're just good at sales and they don't know the product that they're selling. That you have that in HVAC, you have that in every industry. You got people that are good at selling, but they don't know what they're selling. Whereas you actually knew the ins and outs, what goes on behind the scenes of everything. So that was another thing that really stood out. You guys are really good about communicating. If you guys need something, we all have each other's numbers. You guys are good about setting up group chats, reaching out with monthly updates, weekly updates sometimes, depending on what's going on, but just very transparent, easy to talk to. That's a huge thing. You guys are really easy to talk to, easy to get a hold of. If I have a question, I never have to wait long for an answer, So that's something that I appreciate because, we know time is money. I would tell them absolutely reach out and contact them as fast as possible, and you won't be disappointed.